Hello, my name is Dina Azza. I will explain about legal justice and its application in courts. Justice has been a matter of debate, and even if we look further back, we will find that this theme has long been in the minds of ancient Greek philosophers such as Aristotle and Plato. They show that justice is something that is very important in human life and even becomes the basis for the birth of various social institutions that exist in society, including in this case legal institutions. Gustav Redbush in Sudirman 2007 suggests that three basic values that must be contained in the law, namely justice, expediency, and legal certainty. How should we interpret justice in a legal context? Number one, legal justice. The discourse on justice, both theoretically and in practice, has multiple interpretations. While realizing this fact or for this paper, the author begins with the concept of justice proposed by John Rawls. Rawls understands justice as fairness. Number two, the sovereignty of law justice. As justice in line with what Hart stated above, that equality and difference must be based on law, Kelsen 2006 asserted that justice in a legal context has the reneged meaning of legality. According to Kelsen, a general rule is just if it is actually applied to all cases in which, according to its content, this rule must be applied. A general rule is unfair if it applies to one case and does not apply to another similar case. Number three, principles of legal justice. In relation to the application of legal justice in court proceedings, there are at least some principles that we can formulate from Rawls 2006 view and his explanation of justice as fairness. These principles are the principles of rationality, consistency, publicity, and the presumption of innocence. And number four, consistency principle. This principle requires that similar cases be treated similarly according to rules. What is similar or similar criteria is given by the legal rules themselves and the principle used to interpret them. However, decision made in certain cases significantly limit the discretion of judges and individuals, others, and government. Number five, publicity. This principle is built on the assumption that there is no violation without a law, nulla crimen sine lege, and the demands it implies also stem from the idea of a legal justice, legal system. This principle demands that the law be known and disseminated intentionally. And number six, this principle states that if the laws or orders directed at reasonable people to guide them, the courts must be careful to apply and enforce these rules in an appropriate manner. A careful effort should be made to determine whether a violation has occurred and to impose an appropriate penalty. Number seven, lawmakers have good intentions. Those who enact punishment and give orders do so in good faith. Legislators and judges and other officials of the system must believe that the law can be obeyed, and they assume that every common given can be carried out. Furthermore, those in authority must not only act in good faith, but their good faith must be recognized by those who are subject to their invitations. And number eight, legal justice in the hands of law enforcers. The problem of legal justice is not only related to the content of the law and its application, but also the behavior of law enforcers. The National Law Commission's 2010 not several irregularities committed by law enforcement officers, but both at the investigations and investigation level as well as at the prosecution's level. And the last classing, based on these explanations, there are several things that can be drawn as conclusion. What is called legal justice is not only related to the application of the law, but also the content of the law itself must reflect the acknowledgement that every human being has the same human rights solely and as a human before the law. The same thing must be treated the same thing, and different things must be treated differently. The similarity is built on the principle that every human being has the same mental and intellectual capacity. Okay, I hope you can enjoy watch my video. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much.